I'm Niveah.
And I'm Evan. Today we're going to be discussing the generational gap.
Today we as teens have a first-hand experience with this gap, not only because of our surroundings and the tense political environment, but also because of our differing life experiences.
So today we want to interview our peers to figure out the extent of this gap, as well as how to close it using the golden rule.
At this point, there's been a lot of distrust in the government for a while now. So our generation has kind of grown up with that distrust.
And they're not really exposed to the effects that come with the things that you vote for. They don't pay taxes, so it doesn't really affect them as much as it would maybe someone who's older and who has lived through all the things that affect what they vote for.
I don't think that all of them will take the opportunity because most of them probably don't even know what to do or how to register to vote.
We argue a lot with each other, but I don't feel like anybody listens. When you're arguing, you're so focused on your own standpoint that I don't feel like anybody listens to each other really.
People are more reliant upon technology while the older generation isn't.
One generation is always thinking they're better than the other, and that's just going to lead to a lot of disrespect.
Well, naturally the older people will try to go okay, well this worked for me, it should work for you. But in today's society, a lot of that information doesn't work, and then we call it uninformed, and really I think it's lighthearted, or it's nice of them to give us the information, even if it might not be entirely useful.
Then just from a more general standpoint, there always exists kids these days, they don't have to work for anything. Whereas I believe that we really have to work a lot harder because everything has become so much more competitive.
Talking with them more, or just getting to know them out in the community, or just talking with grandparents in general.
It kind of creates that mutual understanding of each other, and that'll help improve and soothe any tensions that exist.
After speaking with our peers, we learned a few things.
One thing we learned with respect to political engagement is that the older generation tends to be more involved, not only because they have a greater understanding about what their vote entails for the future of government, but also is more informed about the complexities that exist within certain policies.
We also learned there's a certain disconnect and separation between generations, where our interactions are characterized more with an attacking and more combative tone than in the past. And this is because of our differing life experiences.
One way we can avoid this and close the generational gap is by utilizing empathy, which is one of the key pillars of the golden rule.
This channel with active listening will help us work to a better mutual understanding.
So whether you're young or old,
a baby boomer or millennial,
remember to stay respectful and live golden.